betcha. It's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Houston. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Mobley with some nice D. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. On defense, Houston. Jackson with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Pass to Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Right side, Durant. And that's good from 17 feet. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
Harden can't hit.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Eason can't get it to go. Here's Porter. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Durant. Now here's Şengün. Oh, misses the dunk. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mobley. Eason pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. To the paint. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 7.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Bucks trail by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Now here's Thompson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Houston. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
Here's Şengün. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep three-point range, Harden misses. In transition, here they come. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Harden, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Durant. Stolen by Ivy. A men. Thompson, he is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Houston. 8 points in the quarter.
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Brian, back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. Adams. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Pass to Sims. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. James Harden picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Smith. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Harden misses.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Picked by Smith. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer. Goes. Smith's got 5 points.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Three-pointer, Harden. Tate grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 10. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Rebound, Milwaukee. Harden with it. VanVleet covering. Harden misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to VanVleet. Back to Adams. The kick out to VanVleet. Just 3 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And stolen by Mobley. And they're on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Give him another round of applause, fans.
First one falls for him.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Houston leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the inside, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Back comes Houston in transition. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And they recover it. Pass to Şengün. Over Turner. Şengün, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Turner, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Eason. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. The pull-up J. And another basket for Houston. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Ivy from the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Back to Turner. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Thompson. And so it's Houston leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now Mobley. Nice D from Durant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Durant with the big finish.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Mobley. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mobley's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now Porter. No made baskets yet. And the bucket is good.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
To me, the passing of Durant, that's what separates him from other superstars. KD's willing to move the ball.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Houston making some changes. Bucks trail up by 19. Here's Harden. He has 6. Here's Mobley. Driving inside.
Mobley to the hole. Just easy off that drive.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
To the wing, right side. Smith outside. Over Mobley. Smith no good. Outside Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. There's the steal.
Milwaukee foul. Jericho Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Adams. Another shot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And Mobley gets it to go.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's Van Vliet. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Showing off his touch, Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet. No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet left side. The rebound by Jackson. Bucks trail up by 14. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Ivy. 4 seconds left. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Şengün's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Harden scanning the floor. Carries it down low.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Here's Shepherd. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Durant. Five to shoot. Fades away. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Easton with a steal. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Here's Şengün. Hits the trifecta. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Mobley.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
The Rockets lead by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, it doesn't go.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Şengün. Easton outside. Here's Şengün. Nope.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Mobley down low. It's cleared away by Thompson. Outside Şengün. From deep three-point range. Bucks trail by 10. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Turner fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Easton outside. Outside Durant. Durant owning the inside.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
On the wing, Harden. Banks it home. Big shot.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Now Thompson. Easton outside. Here's Durant. Clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this